So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. This is day 9 of ground and bathing with the full moon. Moon bathing. So come, it's Sunday, I have my jumper on. So come lie on your back and we will do the yum of the yum. So come. So lying on your back, your knees are bent and just landing in, having a sense of the floor beneath you, the ground beneath you, how your spine lands, feeling your elbows, the flat of your feet, and drop from the front of your body into the back of your body. I feel like it's like I sink into myself, or there's a sense of like an inner escalator or an inner elevator that I fall back into. Nice. Begin to sway your knees from side to side. And as you do so, just get a sense of this moment in your body. Tomorrow we go back up into standing with ground. The last 3 days we've been on the floor. It's been very, very young. And oh, Facebook. I forgot about Facebook. I need to do something. So just gliding your knees from side to side. Nice. And yeah, just feeling into, sensing into all that is in this moment. Great. Come back to center. Push your feet down, roll up and down on your spine. And I get this really deep sense of tiger in my spine. It's like as I push into the floor, there's that rebound, like a reciprocal response in my body. That the more connected I am into the dynamic of my body, actually, the more the feedback from the world around me connects me, integrates me. And he responds and interacts with how I'm moving in this moment. So just feel that as you roll up and down along the floor is helping you map as you push into it. Nice. Pause on the up, feet are strong, big toes are pushing down. Draw your knees slightly towards each other, neck and shoulders are comfortable. Reach down into your fingers and bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling and bring your fingertips to touch. And then round your shoulders deeply forward. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Keep that sense of rounding your shoulders forward. Drop your bum to the floor and then roll like there's a clock between your shoulder blades. And I'm going to create that movement by moving my hands. But what I'm feeling is how my shoulders are rolling and this space between my shoulder blades are rolling on the floor. And then roll in the other direction. How do you roll this space on the floor? Nice, just sway from side to side. So I'm not going far. My hands are just beyond my right shoulder, but my palms are staying completely glued together and my arms are staying straight. And then begin to go a little bit further. And so see if you can keep your head on the floor, keeping your neck well as you go, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Interesting. I can go one way really easily, and then the other way, there's something that doesn't let me go. So I'm just listening to that something, and I'm not pushing it. So one side is easy for me, and the other side is starting to ease. Interesting. Nice. Just moving, rolling from one side to the other. Feet are flat on the floor. Nice. Come all the way back. Drop your arms down. Pause. Nice. So flatten your lower back down and draw your knees up towards you and bring your elbows to your knees. And then open all your fingers wide and open all your toes wide. And you're going to keep the sense of stretched toes and fingers as you move, okay? So slowly reach your arms long above your head and reach your toes down until they touch the floor. So you're squeezing your knees and elbows together. You're touching the floor, reaching long into your arms, but you're keeping your toes and your fingers wide and open. I feel like I'm multitasking on some level. I can feel the work in my nervous system to keep my attention on moving my body and keeping my toes and fingers open. I just feel that. Can you keep all your toes open, or is one set of toes going, oh, I can't really do this? One more time. Bring your elbows and knees together. Keep your toes and fingers active and lengthen out into the left side of your body. Left arm reaches long, left leg reaches long. Come back up to center. Keep your toes and fingers active. Reach along into your right side. So begin to travel from one side to the other and keep this really dynamic stretch down into your toes and stretch up into your fingers. I've no understanding what that might do to us. I just was really fascinated by it this morning. I was like, wow, that's really cool. Reaching long, one more time each side. Reaching long and reaching long. Super. Wrap your knees around your elbows. Squeeze your, no, wrap your arms around your knees and just squeeze them deeply down. Pause. Notice how you feel your toes and your feet. Can you sense your hands and your fingers? Nice. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Roll deeply into your ankles. And see if you can keep your toes wide and open as you roll into your ankles. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Flex your feet. Toes move towards you. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Nice. So reach up and hold on to your legs and pull your legs a little bit towards you. So that might be a small movement, or that might be where your toes come to the floor above your head. So you decide what you want to do. And then keep hold of the right leg and either bend your left knee and touch the floor with your left toes or stretch your left leg long. Sweep both legs up, pull them down towards you. Keep hold of the left leg, touch your right toes or stretch your right leg long. And then continue. Feet overhead. Hold on to your right leg. Left leg lowers down. Feet overhead. Hold on to your left leg. Right leg lowers down. Just find a sense of flow. And it's not about the shape of what you're making. Okay, so it's not about, oh, I have to go deeper or I have to be anything other than how I am. It's how did you move your body in these directions and how do you adapt to your body? It's just like, how do you listen and be how you are moving in space? What do you meet as you do this? One more time each side. I don't know if you can hear Joseph playing cello below. Chico snoring beside me. Nice. Great. Bring both feet to the floor. Just sway your knees from side to side. And just listening, hearing, moving, sensing. Nice. So bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart, and your feet are resting on the floor. And always, I walk my shoulders away from my hips, and I lengthen down through the whole of my spine. Baby toes are touching, big toes are touching, and just wiggle your toes a little bit. Let them talk to each other. Let them hang out with each other. Nice. And then draw your right knee up towards you and hug your right knee down towards your chest. And breathing into it. So often when I stay in a pose for a while, I naturally begin to move a little bit. So like I'm breathing into my belly and letting my breath lift through that deep left inner thigh. I feel like I'm widening the sacrum and dropping my weight down. I'm drawing my shoulders away from my ears. So I'm not still in the pose, even though it looks like I'm not moving. I'm kind of reaching in many different directions. I'm connecting into the floor with my baby toe side of my left foot, lengthening through the inner thigh. I feel that. What directions and movements can you feel or sense or connect into here? Nice. Change. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart, resting on the floor. Again, I'm going to walk my shoulders away from my pelvis, tuck my chin in, spine is long. Nice. Draw your left knee up towards you. Tuck your left knee in. And then find directions. So tuck your chin in, draw your shoulders down. Move your elbows a bit, connect into your chest. Widen your spine. Drop to the sacrum. Breathe into your belly. Connect with that left leg. Connect into your right leg. Feel your feet. So it's like these waves of connectivity through my body. Smile. Nice. Really bring your feet together, your knees apart. Again, I'm walking my spine away from my hips and lengthening and settling into this. Nice. So lift your right foot up and bring it up either to hold on behind your knee, so your knee is coming towards your shoulder. Hold on to your ankle, so your knee is coming to the outside of your shoulder. Or bring your hand to the sole of your foot to happy baby pose. Fine movement. For me, connecting into the baby toe side of that left foot. My left leg isn't passive. It's really connected and engaged. It has choices. It's able to manage the sensations. I'm wiggling my toes. You really feel like you're being in your body and you're choosing to be in this shape. Okay? Nice. Change. Bring the soles of your feet together, your knees apart. Walk your spine, right to your hips, and then draw the left foot up. Either hold on behind the knee, hold on to the ankle, or bring your hand to the sole of your foot and settle in. So my hand is to the inside, so it's like there's this nook in the sole of my foot, perfectly made for my palm, which is the arch of your foot. So just settle in, deepen into it. And again, you have choices, so engage your body. Feel like you're able to move and be, connect. If you find like it's getting too intense, then come out of it, change your position, soften the movement. Really staying with sensations. Cool. Bring both floor and just sway your knees one last time, side to side. Super. So come lie onto your belly. So I turned on less light today, but it's too little light. Hold on, let me just turn on a little bit more light. Right. So come lie on your belly on the floor and begin by bringing your hands either side of your chest and just lift and look forward. So, but I'm not pushing so much with my hands. I'm lifting my spine with my own spine. My toes have lifted off the floor, squeezing through my bum, and I'm lengthening and strengthening through my legs. And I'm trying to lift my toes a little bit higher, and I'm also drawing backwards to my shoulders. I'm not pushing so much through my hands. So just check, can you lift your hands off the floor? Cool. Lowering down. Super. Draw your left knee up really high towards your left hand, and then bring your right elbow to the floor and look way over towards the left. So I have a sense of length through the left, right hip, through the belly, pushing down into that right elbow, and I'm lifting and looking as far as I can. Nice. Lowering down, both hands to the floor. Squeeze through your bum. Rise through your spine. We're back to center. Lift your feet as high as you can. Lower your bum down. Draw your left. So bring your left elbow first forward. That's easier. And then bring your right knee up and look way over towards the right. And I'm sinking down through my belly. So I have this sense of length and strength to the left side of my belly. Nice. Lowering down. Right. Look way down. You can push a little bit more now as your spine begins to open. Bring your right elbow to the floor. Bring your left knee up. Nice. Come back to center. Right. And bring your left elbow to the floor. Bring your right knee up. Nice. Right. Super. One more time each side. Right elbow down. Draw the left knee up. Maybe if you want to, you can try and push and lift a little bit higher. How would you push a little bit higher? I don't know that I want to bring my hand down, but I'm kind of lifting. I'm pushing with the left hand. And I'm kind of lifting and looking like, where's the ice cream pan? Nice. Come back. Rise through the spine. And then last one, elbow to the floor on the left, the right knee up. And try and lift as high as you can, really looking, you know, hi, I'm here. And then come all the way back. Nice. So last week we did, it was the Wonder Woman moment. So we're going to go back and try and find that movement again. So hands to the floor either side of your chest. And we're going to try and find 3 different ways to move our arms. So reach your right arm straight forward, bring it down, and bring your left foot behind you to touch the floor. Come back, bend both elbows, lengthen your left arm straight out, and roll your right foot behind you. And come back. We'll do it one more time. Reach your right arm long, left foot behind you. Left arm long, right foot behind you. Nice. So reach your right arm long to the side and bring your right foot behind you. No, left foot behind you. Sorry. Left foot behind you. It's the opposite. Reach your left arm long, bring your right foot behind you. Nice. Last of these movements. Bring your right hand over towards the left and roll over onto your back. Nice. And come all the way back. Bring your left hand over to the right and roll over onto your back. And come back. So the next movement, you're not going to do it with me guiding you. I'm just going to tell you where you're going to end up doing. So pushing your elbows into the floor, draw your left knee forward, and lift your hips up off the floor like you're about to come up into some kind of upward movement. But just pause there when your hips are in the air. Lie back down, rest. Bring your elbows to the floor, bring your right knee up, and lift. Down, rest. Good. Elbows down. Left knee forward, lift. Right knee forward, lift. Left knee forward, lift. Right knee forward, lift. So stay at that level if that feels comfortable, or we're going to get a little bit more gung-ho. So bring your hands to the floor, and you're going to use, if you've got anything going on with your shoulders, be really careful with this one, okay, right? So draw your left knee forward, lift. So you're coming more into a cat pose. Come all the way back down. Right knee forward, lift. And so for me, using the momentum of the knee coming forward really helps my hands push down. So either you're staying with your elbows on the floor, rising up, or you brought your hands to the floor, rising up. Last one. Nice. Roll over, come to your back, land on the floor. Bring your arms wide. Stretch your legs out long. Nice. Just feel your body. Feel all of this right now. This moment, this place. How wonderful. Oh, that was very sweet. Very nice. I'm gonna get rid of that. Nice. So great. I yes today. Um, so full moon bathing. So some stage this evening, or today, or tonight, if you're doing this evening, you're gonna look out your window. And you go, oh look, the moon. And as soon as you see that, go, oh, I've got to go out and sit and just be in the light of the moon. And so last night it took ages for the moon to come behind the trees at the back of our house. So I just sat there and just noticed the light behind the trees. And it wasn't until I went back out later on that actually I could see the actual moon. So just be with the light of the moon if you can't see it directly, or if you can see it directly, then awesome as well. So full moon, how do you know in your body that it's full moon? I don't know that I know. So I'm going to tell you the behind full moons. If you need to run off, then do. So the moon is like a big magnet in the sky. It has its own gravitational force, its own magnet. And so the magnet is pulling on the water on Earth. And that's why the tides move, is because there's this magnetic pull from the moon. And so we are 70% water. So there must be some phenomenal pull. Like right now with the moon so big, all our water must be higher or fuller upwards. Whereas with the dark of the moon, maybe all our water is downwards and being pulled down towards our feet. I have no idea really. And I don't really know how to feel the moon in my body, but I'm going to try. So have a wonderful day. Have fun doing what you do. Find the moon, walk barefoot, feel a tree, find your senses throughout your day, and have a wonderful, wonderful, yeah, just nice Sunday. Resource yourself. Be well. Ciao, ciao.